Hello and welcome everybody. It's a fine evening, even though chilly, because it's gonna get spicier on the field here at the 𝗃𝗺𝗃𝗃 𝗃𝗃 Stadium, because it's match number 6 where the defending champions Fortune Barishal take on Rangpur Riders.
Match number 6 promises to be an exciting one. Two teams who are unbeaten, playing some fantastic cricket. I have the two captains and our match referee, Fortune Barishal skipper Tamim Iqbal, Nurul Hassan from Rangpur Riders, and our match referee, 𝗃𝗶𝗱𝗲 Paul. Tamim, you got the coin? Give it a flick, please.
Tail.
Tail is the call. And tail it is. Nurul Hassan, you won the test. And what are you going to do and why?
I will bowl first.
And the main reason about the moisture, a bit of air.
Yeah, definitely, you know the condition, and I think there is little bit of dew in the latter part also, so we'll go for bowl first.
2 in 2, you have been fantastic. You must be really pleased with your side's performances so far.
Yeah, definitely, we started the tournament very well, but it's a long way to go, so we'll try to continue it.
And anything that you want to improve as a team?
No, just want to play as a team. That is the important thing for us.
And talking about your side, the batting side has been really good. They've been keeping the team together, isn't it?
You know what I said, that we need to play as a team, like batting for the batsman and for the bowler is same for we need to play as a team. That's it.
Any changes from the last
Yeah, we
game?
have 3 changes.
Do you want to name it or?
You can definitely see
Okay.
on the list.
Good luck, all the best.
Thank you, bhai.
Tamim, if you had won the toss, you would have bowled first as well?
Yeah, the weather allows you to bowl first today, I thought. But I don't mind, actually. Batting looks okay. It's almost 40 overs have been played in this wicket. So I hope batting third will be the best possible thing and try and put up a decent score and then try and defend it.
Last game, top order did collapse, but the late order really fired, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's a first game of the tournament. You will see a lot of collapse, a lot of recovery. That's how the tournament is built. So yeah, hoping to start well today with the bat and then see what happens with the ball.
And any changes from the last game?
One change, 𝗃𝗺𝗃𝗃 Mondal is missing out, and young 𝗃𝗺𝗃𝗃 is making his BPL debut.
All the best. Go well, Tamim.
Thank you.
Right, the news out from here is that Rangpur Riders have won the toss and elected to field first.
They have on this occasion decided to have a field first. This is what the Barishal side looks like.
Yeah, Tamim Iqbal will be hoping that once again 𝗃𝗍, 𝗀𝗏 and the likes of 𝗵𝗺 𝗃𝗃 will be among the runs 𝗂𝐻𝐿 But what about Mohammad Nabi was not put up the order to bat. But yes, Shaheen Afridi, Tanveer, Iqbal Hassan Imon will be making his debut. Just the one change for them, but it's a solid unit.
Yeah, like-for-like replacement, as they've seated out. 𝗃𝗺𝗃𝗃 Mondal on this occasion was slightly expensive in the previous match. But Iqbal Hassan Imon is an exciting prospect. Another one coming through the age level circuits and has played his part in the under-19 Asia Cup winning teams. This is the Rangpur Riders side. A couple of changes. The young Azizul Hakim Tamim is all set to make his debut. Nahid Rana's there. Mahdi has been very instrumental. 𝗂𝗄𝗄, player of the match in their first match, was very important. 𝗃𝗍𝗃𝗃, very handy, important runs on offer. Hales is yet to fire in this edition of the BPL, and there comes in 𝗂𝗍𝗄𝗄 as well, the fast bowler.
This is exciting for me to see someone like Azizul Hakim, because I've heard a lot about him. I've not seen him play, but he scored 240 runs.
Against the Rangpur Riders. This is going to be a real good match. A lot of anticipation from this big crowd that has gathered here. Ihsan Chauhan will be behind the stumps and there's spring in the steps. A lot of smiles. They're all G'd up, done well in the recent past. They've got off to a good start. Both the teams will be looking to assert their authority early on. The batters will be looking to get that power play underway in a proper manner and give the team a solid start. What about this crowd? They've come in numbers. It's a cool evening here. Wow, look at that. Lovely to see the youngsters. And looking forward on a hazy evening. It's been foggy all day, misty all day. It's chilly, more like conditions in England rather than Dhaka, but the players will be enjoying themselves. The wicket is sporting, lots in it for the batters, as you've heard, and also what Taskin Ahmed has shown in the previous game, lot in it for the bowlers too. Here's a man who's seen it all. Tamim Iqbal for Fortune Barishal, leading into his 105th innings. Look at those numbers. 3,429 at a very decent strike rate of 123 for 3. Partnered in the middle by another experienced player, Najmul Hasan Shanto, maybe a little out of sorts in the recent past, will try and get some runs under his belt. 81st innings, 17-12 runs. And these two can really take any bowling apart. I tell you what, we've got to be a little careful. There's some mist in the air. There will be help for the bowlers. What do you reckon? How's it going to go for Rizma Roof?
Surely there will be some help for the new ball. And this is where Rangpur Riders, after winning the toss, bowling first, has to strike against a quality lineup like Fortune Barishal. Kamrul Islam, experienced man, have been in the system for a long time. Slightly slingy straight away, coming round the wicket against Tamim Iqbal. Interesting field set by Nurul Hasan as well. 5 in the leg side. There's a leg gully. There's no orthodox slip field in the offside. There you go. Horses for courses. Tactics early on been used by the skipper of Rangpur Riders, Tamim Iqbal. Something to think of. You don't see this pretty often.
Kamrul off and running for the first ball. And he has him fending forward. An appeal from Nurul Hasan, more in hope than any conviction. No interest from the umpire, not even from the bowler.
I thought Tamim Iqbal plays inside the line. Nurul Hasan just enthusiastic. Almost like a Lee, but he bought the bat in time. Bat and plug together. Way outside the yaw stump. Yeah, safe to say, a good leave in the end. There was no poking outside the yaw stump.
Oh, that was closer in line. That is very good. But noticeable, you see there that leg slip or leg gully has been sent to a more of a fine leg, short fine leg position. The immediate change in ploy from Nurul Hasan in terms of the field.
More conventional now. 5 in the offside. Couple of deliveries before it was 5 in the leg side. Whatever it is with Tamim Iqbal, got to be straight. No width at all. He pounces on width.
Oh, this is good. Back of a leg, just rearing up ever so slightly, making it a little uncomfortable for Tamim Iqbal to negotiate.
Quite watchful here, Tamim Iqbal. Slightly short in length. Awkward bounce. Soft tests. A lot of runs. He missed out in the first game. 𝗿𝗵𝗃𝗃. He's some play. If he gets going, will be a handful to watch. Change the field. Third man comes into the circle. And 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃 back.
Oh, he's swung it around. It's going to go a long way. Tamim Iqbal is not going to miss out on opportunities like that. 4 to start off with.
A good bounce by Kamrul. Beat for pace. 130 clicks right on the money. Don't think Tamim Iqbal was well in control. Took his eye at the last moment. Bad luck for Rangpur Riders. They had the finding in the circle. Steep bounce. Tamim Iqbal. It's quite lucky in the end, I would say.
It's the flourish of the bat that took it away. You're right. Maybe not timing it to nicety, but he'll take it. And this time he goes inside out. Width offered and immediately hammered away. The smile breaks out. He gets the maximum.
How many times we've seen it over the years? Tamim Iqbal outside the yaw stump and he goes over extra cover. Bread and butter. A bit of sugar in it.
Yeah, the width offered. He didn't have to move his feet to the line. He just extended his arms. Made that terrific contact. With the timing, the length and the height required to take it over for a maximum. Oh, now it's a little high, appealing the pleading. No response from the umpire. Are they going to go for a review? He's trying to impress his captain. Seemed a tad high to me. That's what he's saying. There's a bit of an argument. Oh, going. Yes, just in the nick of time.
Third umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is not out. Both feet are checked. Fair delivery. We can go to front on first, please. Ball appears to be missing the bat. Can I confirm that with Alt-Edge, please? Keep it rolling through. Keep it rolling through. Keep it rolling through. Flat line as the ball passes the bat. No bat involved. Ball tracking when ready, please. The original decision is not out. Ball pitching outside off. Impact umpire's call. Wickets missing. Going back to Asif on field. Asif, you are going to stay with your not out decision. You're on screen. You can signal now.
Good decision that always looked to be going over. Come to an eventful first over. 10 runs from it. Very mixed first over. Here's 𝗀𝗃 𝗏𝗃. Nicely easing into that one. Quick run. Pick up and throw. But they had to really scamper. Putting their skates on at the last moment to scurry back.
Now, two left-handers in the middle. No surprises. Mehdi Hasan gets the ball. Fresh from his 4 wickets against Dhaka Capitals in the first game, 4 for 27. This is a good call by Nurul Hasan. It's not all about pace. When you see grass most of the time, you see captains want to bowl fast bowlers in the power play. I think this is a good call. Two left-handers. Mehdi Hasan in the past has shown he loves to bowl in the power play.
Yeah, he's prepared to take the challenge. It's not the first time that he's opened the bowling. Done that before. Done that for the national team. He's excelled. He's bowled so very well. Moshad Ali Khan Shumon and Asif Yaqub on field umpires. Down the wicket. Didn't quite get the meaty part. Despite that, the ball's going to go and find the boundary. Tantalizingly close to the attempt in the deep, but to no avail.
I don't think 𝗃𝗵 Iqbal got the pitch of the ball, but he made sure that he was playing through the line, trusting the pace, trusting how good the pitch is. There you go, confirmation. Don't think he had got the middle of the bat either. Alex Sales at long off, sprint across, but just not good enough to cut it off.
Now just shortening the length and just trying to cramp him for space. That's intelligent change of the length in particular. 𝗃𝗏 𝗏𝗃 himself, quite an experienced bowler, knows the intention of 𝗃𝗏 Iqbal at the moment. Just to take him on and not get him to settle down. It's a controlled shot.
And Mehdi Hasan is one of those cricketers most of the time goes unnoticed, but what he can give to the team is a consistent 4 overs. Just quietly gets the job done. On his day, he can be highlighted with 4 wickets, but most of the time he'll bowl you those 4 overs under 7 to 8 runs. Shanto missed out in the last game as well, facing his second delivery.
Eases into that one quite comfortably and gets a single. 7-run over, the second one, 17 without loss. One change in the Barishal team, Iqbal Hassan Imon, fresh from his exploits with the ball in the Under-19 Asia Cup. Rangpur Mondal makes way for him. Azizul Hakim, the skipper of the Bangladesh Under-19 team, also in the Rangpur change alongside Akif and Tawfiq. That's bowled pretty quickly by Iftikhar. That is a surprise that got a bowler talking about pace being utilized. Immediate change straight away. Goes inside out and really clobbers it. Well, that's going to be a tremendous relief to Najmul Hussain Shanto. He needed some runs to get him off to a flyer.
This will get going, Shanto. What a shot. Inside out, middle of the bat, and a flat six. 𝗃𝗃𝗯𝗹𝗃, more like a part-timer. I'll be really tempted when you have a certain bowler called Naid Rana, who's bowling 145 plus with the new ball. Why not unleash him? Probably he'll prefer bowling after the power play, but when you're playing against top quality opposition, you need to get the best bowler out there.
Reversing and a diving stop. Good work. Past him and it have gone for 4. Yeah, good point. I mean, Naid Rana is there. 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃 may be given a rest after that 10-run over. Here's the shot again. Can't understand the thought process going on in Nurul Hassan's mind. Allowing the batters to settle down. Now he is lucky. He was in two minds.
I understand if it's a ranked turn, a slow pitch, bowling 2 off spinners against 2 left-handers. On a pitch which has grass, bounce, movement. Saw 𝗃𝗂𝗃𝗃 Nama, the tall, fast bowler, the amount of help he got out of the pitch. Why not Naid Rana straight away? On the leg side.
Why not indeed? Yeah, down the leg side, wide. Inexplicable sometimes what goes through the mind of a captain. But you should have just thought about what 𝗃𝗃𝗃 did, as you mentioned, Maha. Naid Rana must be licking his lips. Trying to innovate, manufacture shots. Shanto on that occasion does manage to get some bat, but not very comfortably, not very convincingly. 8 runs from the 3rd over, 25 without loss. Thursday evening into the weekend. Maha, they're celebrating already. They're enjoying it. Down the wicket, has to check, way down the wicket. There's a polite appeal. It's not going to get anything from the umpire on that.
Yeah, predetermined coming down the track by Shanto. The pitch looks really good. This is a 4th game being played on. Still no turn. Bounce is even. Batsman can trust the bounce and the pace and go through the line. It is in the air. Mahathir Hassan says mine and says yours, and extra cover fielder takes it. That's a good catch. Never easy as 𝗂𝗃𝗃. And the Shanto trying to go across the line. Perishes.
Well, Shanto's problems with the bat continues. His woes continue as he tries to really take Mahathir on. Tries to go down the wicket. All he can manage is to scoop it up. Just a little grip. Bottom part of the bat. Swirling in there. Now lining up. The bowler initially thought it was going to take it, but Azizul Hakim Tamim into the act. And he's elated. That's the celebration. Well done. Take Najmul Hussain Shanto. He's gone for 9. And Barishal 25 for 1. Once again, you see his figures, 1,000 runs already into his 39th innings in his BPL career. He'll have to just curb his initial instincts of going big. He's seeing Shanto perish and trying to do that. And early wickets once again for Sheikh Mahdi.
This is the challenge for the left-hand batters against the off spinners. The previous delivery, just before this delivery was delivered, it went with the arm, and possibly Shanto expecting the ball to be going straight, went across the line, just turned a tad, gripped a little bit. It's more than enough to get the top edge. And Rangpur riders strike. Remember, Fortune Barishal are a strong side, batting up to number 9.
Waited, deft touch, and half stop there. But the ball deflected away, it's been parried, and it's gone to the boundary. What a delectable touch that was.
I feel that short third man should have done much better. Got a hand to it, I thought he had it. And probably his knee also got stuck in the pitch. Nice depth touch by Tamim Iqbal to earn himself a boundary.
Power and finesse. Can be a lethal combination. And look at that. The manner in which maybe at the last moment he closed the face enough to take it past any of the closing fielder, racing away for another boundary.
and this is pure sheer elegance. Slightly fuller by Mehdi Hassan. No turn at all. All around the ground, middle of the bat. What a shot by Tamim. It's not all about power, sometimes about finesse, some class and placement. Beautiful.
Oh, he's cramped for space. Despite that, he managed to thread the needle at backward point. It races away. What a way to finish that over. Just apology from the keeper, but the ball was racing away. Let's have a look at what transpired. Nurul has hit the stumps. It's been given as a 4. It's gone for 4. Just another quick look. The umpires have reviewed it.
It's a fair delivery.
Yeah.
Can you take it back and play it before the batters play the ball? Yeah, now roll it through. Ball has touched the bat. Yeah, thank you. The batter is not out. My dish.
Nexus Pay, not out. 4 overs done, 38 for 1. 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃 is the man bowling, and that's been controlled. And it's gone to the fielder. Was done a good job. Farooq Ahmed, the president of the Bangladesh Cricket Board, alongside him, Raqib Al Hassan and Ghazi Ashraf Hussain Lipu. Oh, that is Calypso style controlled shot with one leg up.
A bit of Brian Charles Lara in it. Nicely control in the end by Tamim. Naqif Javed looks like a bowler. He likes to hit the deck hard. And both these batters in the middle, international quality, they'll probably thinking, right, it's best time to sit deep in the crease. Make use of the pace and the bounce. Probably play square of the wicket much as possible.
Oh, that jacked back. Missing leg. It was a tad high, but a moral victory for the bowler, nevertheless.
Looking at how 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 played that delivery, he's sitting very, very deep in the crease. And the length, this delivery only was slightly fuller comparing the first two. As expected, most of the international batters, as soon as if they find a bowler who's bowling quick, hitting the deck hard, they like to sit deep. There you go, that's a confirmation. Got to be really careful not getting himself hit wicket here.
Oh, similar kind of delivery. This is excellent. He's just found that length which can be bothersome because of the depth of the crease, as you mentioned, his crease is standing at.
Yeah, steep bounce. He just gesturing to Tamim Iqbal. It bounced a lot. It did actually. But the length, apart from the first couple of deliveries, has been fuller. It's like a strong boy from Pakistan. Not played for Pakistan yet. Gives it all. Nice tall action. Hitting the deck. Really good. Really good. Good start by Aqif.
Thinking about the exploits of Askin earlier. And to get a breakthrough. This one again, rearing up, did well to get and to ride it maybe from the shoulder of the bat. Goes for the second run. Here comes the throw. Eventually at the right end, because it was the other end that they were struggling to get to, but they make it at the end.
I don't think Tamim Iqbal wanted the second run. He had no interest. 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 pushed Tamim. It's a good delivery, right at the armpit of the batsman. Nicely played in the end by 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃. There you go, he says no, no, no. And the mid-wicket fielder, even if it was directed, I thought Tamim should have been home.
Yeah, it was a long way for the throw to come, but that was bowled with pace. 143 clicks, that last delivery. That is 𝗃𝗍𝒄𝐽. Generating pace and bounce. Oh, he's got the top part of the bat, the upper part, and it's landed in Nahid Rana's lap. That was rather injudicious from 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃, but all the praise must go to the bowler for his persistence, which has paid off.
𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃 in this over was softened up nicely by Aqib. Never looked comfortable. Couple in the thigh pad. This occasion, the bouncer was right on the money. Sitting deep in the crease again. Good bouncer, beat for pace. Absolutely no control. Nahid Rana, fast bowling partner of Aqib Javed, does the business. Gone for 4. Fortune Barishal, 42 for 2.
This young man, Nahid Rana. How good was he in the previous match?
He was deadly. Pure pace. Fast and furious. Not a bad move to have him come at this stage of the game, because they picked up a couple of wickets, but what the Rangpur Riders will be hoping is to knock over Tamim Iqbal, because he's got a wonderful start here, HD. 28 of 15.
What a batting depth to this Barishal unit. Is there a particular reason why Nahid Rana bowls now? Oh, the president. 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃, a former captain of the Bangladesh national team, and he's even popped in to say hello to us here in the commentary box, and downstairs, even into our control room, to say hello to all and sundry down there.
He will be very pleased to see what has happened in this tournament so far in terms of runs. Also, the pitch has been very good. Last season, remember, it was difficult for the batters to score runs. The pitch was on the slower side. There was a lot of turn. But this time around, we've seen the curator, Garmin Sylvia, has left live grass on the surface. You did the pitch report today, HD.
Well, he's enjoyed bowling on the surface that you're talking about, Nahid Rana. He bowled with real pace, and he knocked over big players as well. He finds himself bowling in a very interesting position, not with a new ball. He comes in the middle period. Well, there's a big appeal, but I think that's why there was an appeal, in order to prevent that action. Wide called. So I think what's happened here is Nurul Hasan taken a review? No, he hasn't.
Look at those speeds, starting with 145.9 Clay. Ooh, looked like a deflection. Was there? He thought that there was something there.
Oh, yes, please. What a good over this has been. This young man is a real find for Bangladesh.
And that is exactly why he has been called to bowl this over. This is good captaincy from Nurul Hasan Chauhan, knowing that they want to see the back of Tamim Iqbal full straight in the block hole. You miss, I hit. Hitting the timber. Very good. Excellent from Nahid Rana. Tamim goes for 28. 43 for 3.
Superstars keep walking in for Fortune Barishal. Mushfiqur Rahim is here because the skipper has had his poles knocked over by the very impressive Nahid Rana. What about these 4 deliveries? 145, 143, 148, 147. That's real speed. It doesn't matter how good a player you are. Pace, well, it can't be taught. And pace is scary. Anyone who says that they like facing fast bowling is a liar. Some play it better than others, but no one likes it.
A couple of slips in place also. Yes, it's been a terrific over so far.
Neatly done. He's a quality player. They need a quality player to deal with Nahid Rana.
Lovely. He's got tons of experience, Mushfiqur Rahim. All they have to do is just put bat to ball down the leg side. Just drifting down the leg side pays a heavy price. So he opens his account with a boundary.
Nothing fancy from Mushfiqur Rahim. He stood dead still. Beaten outside off stump. That's a super over. End of the power play. 47 for 3. Well, the skipper's gone, 𝗂𝗵𝗃𝗀. He was the leading run scorer in last year's edition of the BPL. Mushfiqur Rahim was in 5th position. 𝗿𝗺𝗃𝗀𝗄𝗃, who sits there in number 2, well, he's gone as well. 3 of the top 5 are in this Fortune Barishal side. End of the power play, so only 4 players required to be inside the 30-yard circle. Now, you can have more, but only 4 are required, mandatory.
Hassan Tariq, part of Rangpur Riders. That's the person in box. He'll be pretty pleased to see what has happened. Of course, Rangpur Riders are making some dent, early dent, of picking up those 3 wickets.
Well, it was a power play that was full of highlights. Full of them. Stroke play, wickets, the whole bang shoot. 𝗂𝗵𝗃𝗀, he dominated the first 6 before Shanto was dismissed. Just got a little bit too far away from the ball there. 𝗂𝗺𝗃𝗀 walked to the wicket. 𝗂𝗃𝗀𝗄𝗃 got rid of him. Very impressive, the left armour, before the power play was ended with Nahid Rana knocking over 𝗂𝗵𝗃𝗀. I'd like to say honours even, but 3 down inside the power play, maybe just in the favour of the Rangpur Riders.
The last delivery from Aqib Javed, 146.5. So now straight away he's gone round the wicket. The change of angle. He played last year for Fortune Barishal. 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. He'll be hoping that he can make some early inroads. He's already have a wicket in the bag. He's bowled well here.
Very similar power play in their previous game, Fortune Barishal, 49 for 3, but they do bat a long way down. This delivery, 142 kilometers an hour. These are speeds that you normally associate with motor cars, but not here in Bangladesh, because I'm not sure that the cars go that quick here in Bangladesh. The traffic here is just out of reach. You've got to be a patient driver here, don't you? Very patient.
Slow and steady, HD. Slow and steady wins the race. Happy to drive here. No complaints. You just have to get used to it. Yeah, what about him, 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃? So he'll probably have a thing or two to say to the team that he played for, and he's bowling up against Fortune Barishal. He represented that, and these are the speeds, 147. The second delivery, and he's in the mid-140s.
Oh, it's good.
We get a slip in place. Got to get a slip in place. The ball is racing, bowling, flying. He's got an extra zip here. They'll rule the fact that if he does find the edge, outside edge, there's nobody in the slips cordon. Have a look at that. He's played inside the line.
I agree with you. I'm just trying to work out where he can come from, which fielder. I mean, is it worth taking mid-wicket and putting him in at slip and then bringing the square leg up to save one? They're not going to do it, but it's always the tricky question for the captain is where does he take his fielder from to put in the catcher? But I tell you what, it might be worth exploring. 7 gone, 49 for 3. This fella's not expecting anyone to do it for him. He has been exceptional.
Just when you mentioned that in that first match that they played against 𝗿𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃, Fortune Barishal also lost 3 wickets in the power play. So we talk about speed. 149 to start with. 148, 148. Oh, he's special. He is a special bowler. And I like the way that not only he bowls fast, but he attacks the stumps. Remember that dismissal of Zakir Hassan. Then the off-stump cartwheeling. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. What a lovely piece of timing this is from the ever-reliable Mr. Dependable, Mushfiqur Rahim.
Nur Hassan has opted to take the man from cover and put him at slip. But what this allows Mushfiqur Rahim to do is just play a defensive push, use the pace of Nahid Rana, and he finds a boundary. It has led to another change of field, so the man from mid-wicket has gone across to cover now. I think this is a little bit better.
Also thought he was a little bit fuller. He has to be in the back of the length between 6 and 8 meters. Just like that. Because if you pitch it up and you weaken the areas on the offside, then it's not going to stop himself to drive through the line. That's the boundary. Look how full that was. And immediately had to adjust his line and length when he bowled this. This is the length that you want to see Nahid Rana to bowl on this surface.
Fine leg, very fine.
Yeah, just going back to that first match when they were also 49 for 3, Fortune Barishal. You don't want to get into that habit of losing so many wickets on a regular basis, especially in the power play. because it puts so much pressure. I know they've got a high quality, a powerhouse in terms of batting department, but you never know. Maybe at times the bowlers will start to dominate a little bit more in the later half of the innings. Yes, a smashing innings from Mohammad Mahmudullah and Fahim Ashraf when they added 88 of just 37 to take them home. But you don't want to do that on a consistent basis. You still want to see the top order, at least one of them, play a bigger role with the bat.
Yeah, I think that's what I was trying to allude to with regard to the lack of accountability, is you can sometimes go up and say, well, we bat all the way to 8, so we'll just go gung-ho up front. And then you get yourself into a spot of bother and the middle order doesn't bail you out. Oh, it's an interesting way to evade a bouncer. Bit of Fred Astaire at the wicket there.
A sight to behold. And he gets it right, then he can trouble the batter. Now where is he going? Where is he going? And now also taking the eye of the ball. He's not looking at it. He's not looking quick. That's what pace can do to you.
Off the mark. And another good over. Another very tidy over. End of the 8th, 55 for 3. Well, you would think at the current rate, 138 wouldn't be enough. 9 and over from here, which they're more than capable of doing. Scoring is the morning game. Here's Saifuddin.
They made 3 changes, HD. Azizul Hakim, I'm pretty excited to see him bat. He's been in a very good touch. Under 19 skipper for Bangladesh, which went on to win the Asia Cup recently. 240 runs with 100 and a couple of 50s. An interesting change is also Aqif Javed coming in the squad, in the 11, and we've already seen what he has done with the ball. He's only gone for 5 runs in the 2 overs that he has bowled. He's been accurate, he's been fast, he's looked the part.
Will run hard. Excellent running. He always wanted 2.
Like the way he goes behind the line of the ball. Mushfiqur Rahim just opening the face of the bat, running hard. Just making sure you're understanding me. Can you hear me? Because it's an electrifying atmosphere here.
But a bounce, played it nicely. Yeah, I think Kalma has said to him, I can hear you, but I can't see you through this mist. Interesting with the 2 at the crease at the moment. Kalma is quite a tall man, big man. Mushfiqur Rahim short in stature, so the lengths have to be different from Kamrul. Always having to adjust his length bowling to the different batters. And of course, one left-hander, one right-hander. Quite middled.
With the pace of Nahid Rana and Aqif Javed, you can understand when someone like Kamrul Islam is in the attack. Because he doesn't bowl with that sort of a pace. The batters would be keen to take him on. Yes, his pace in this over has been 134, 125, 131 and 135. But anyone going above 140 is a different ball game. As a batter, they know it.
I mean, he's not slow. I mean, you know, 135 is... I would suppose if we had to put a graphic up, we'd put it up as medium fast, wouldn't it? But when we do Nahid Rana, we would put him up as right arm fast. That's when you know you're quick. You know, those are his speeds. So does vary his pace, but 135, 136, that's all right. That's still rushing you. Love the way he just manipulates the ball. That's fairly straight, but he just works it away to the leg side for a single to end the 9th, 61 for 3. Back to spin. What are we going to have here now? Here's 𝗵𝗺𝗻 going to nudge it around and say to 𝗂𝐲𝐿, time to get on with things. He's a very good player of spin as well, 𝗵𝗺𝗻. He sweeps well, he's happy to use his feet, comes down the wicket. But will the real aggression come from the man from the Caribbean? He struggled to go against the real pace of Javed and Naheed Rana. So maybe it's Shak Mahedi who they're going to have to go after. Three men on the offside, up inside that 30-yard circle. Two of them are behind point. Bearing in mind now with
the skipper of the Bangladesh women's team, Nigar Sultana Jyoti, in the house, and so are Lisa, Disha, Marufa and Trishna.
And the under-19s will be in action pretty soon with the Women's Under-19 World Cup that'll be taking place in Malaysia later on in the month.
Yeah, an opportunity for the under-19 women team to make an impression. What a platform. He's bowled well, hasn't he? He's come into the attack, and now he's bowled 4 deliveries and conceded only 3 singles.
Add a big one to those 3 singles. When this fella finds the middle of the bat, don't bother running.
Spoils the over. Look at that stride. Look at that long stride. To the pitch of the delivery. In the slot. And that is a big one. 94 meters. From Kyle Mayers.
Gone fine, got 4. Nice way to end the over for Barishal. 13 from that over. 10 gone now, halfway through, 74 for 3.
Yeah, big pillar. The last one, 10th over. Going to see the 6 and the 4 of the last 2 deliveries of Shak Mahedi's over. The bat of Kyle Mayers. Partnership, an important one, brewing now for Fortune Barishal. 31 of 26 between 𝗵𝗺𝗻 and Kyle Mayers, and they are looking for wickets. Khushdil. Oh, starts off with the arm delivery, and that one rose up on 𝗵𝗺𝗻. Electrifying atmosphere here at the Mirpur Sher-e-Bangla National Cricket Stadium. Khushdil Shah has been instrumental for them. Played an important role both with bat and ball. Hello and good evening, Mahabhai.
Hello, Shamnoy. Oh, what a game it has been. Full of action. We had 2 fast bowlers bowling, 140 clicks bowling in tandem. 3 big wickets so far of Fortune Barishal back in the hut. Ryan and 𝗂𝐿 trying to rebuild this innings. 31 of 28 deliveries so far. Ryan just have to get a single and get 𝗂𝐿 on strike. Left arm spinner against 𝗂𝐿. He loves it. He will use the long handle. 3-dot deliveries.
Looking for the sweep. Is that sliding down the leg would be the question. Umpire Asif Yaqub thinks it is. I think they're going upstairs. Are they? Yes, they are.
Umpire director, we have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is not out. Both feet are checked. Fair delivery. We can start with front on first, please. Ball is close to the glove. Can I have ultra-edge, please? Copy that. Keep it rolling through, frame by frame. Keep it rolling, frame by frame, flat line, flat line. Clear gap between bat and ball. I'm satisfied, no bat involved. You can go for the ball tracking when ready, please. Copy that. The original decision is not out. Ball pitching outside off, impact in line. Wickets hitting, going back to Asif on field. Asif, you need to change your decision from not out to out. You're on screen, you can signal now.
Mushfiqur Rahim, that's his bread and butter stroke. Sweep shot. This occasion, I thought he played the length wrong. It was quite short. Kustil Shah on the 4th delivery sends back the former Bangladeshi captain for 15 of 17 deliveries. Barishal 74 for 4.
Just lost their 4th wicket, have fortune Barishal, but they do bat deep. Having a look, another look at the wicket. Kustil Shah yet again giving them the breakthrough. Yeah, 3 in red. Wickets hitting, impact in line. Enough. Good review taken. They had lost one earlier on, and aren't they elated? The fans in blue, that brings in the player of the match of Barishal's first match in this edition of the BPL. 2,500 plus runs, the strike rate of 124. Muhammad Mahmudullah Riyad. Different role to play now. Kustil's been so good for them.
Experience replaces experience. Mushfiqur goes, in comes Mahmudullah. This is a fantastic lineup. Kustil Shah on the verge of bowling up maiden wicket. And spoils it. Maybe the car point field should have stopped it. Nevertheless, a wicket and a boundary in that over. 11 done, 78 for 4.
Carrying on in similar fashion. There is the fielder in the deep. Takes the catch. Wickets in consecutive overs for the men in blue. And it's a huge roar in the Mirpur Stadium. Mayers goes.
They're trying to break the shackles, 𝗂𝐿. Just the boundary in the last over. The length was full, and I thought the ball turned a little bit. 𝗵𝗂𝗃𝗄𝗏 not offering the pace, just 89.3, yeah. Gripped a little bit. Outside part of the bat, and a good catch under pressure. And 𝗂𝐿, the all-rounder, walks back for 13. Barishal 78 for 5.
For Rangpur Riders, that brings in Fahim Ashraf, the left-handed batter. A good outing against Durbar Rajshahi. Loud appeal. It's just they're just trying to get on inside the mind of the batter.
Now left-hander replaces left-hander. 𝗂𝐽𝐯 as the man dismissed in this fashion, trying to go over extra cover. Back live again. Good shot by 𝗵 𝗏, fresh from that half century, unbeaten half century in the first match, the match winning course with Mahmudullah Riyad. Keeping the right hand left hand combination going, Barishal. They had the option of calmer, more steadier Mohammad Nabi. They opted to go to left hand right hand combination, which worked in the last game for them.
These two put together 88-run partnership of just 37 deliveries. Match-winning partnership, of course, the way to go about it as of now, having lost some wickets, quick intervals.
A different role last game, 54 of 21, 𝗵 𝗏. 𝗂𝐽𝐯 is trying to throw the kitchen sink over extra cover. And that's his natural game. Give me the pass. 𝗃𝗶𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, yeah, given. Umpire had no hesitation. 𝗵 𝗏 just quietly looking at Mahmudullah Riyad, and I think they have decided to go upstairs.
Morshid Ali Khan has given it, but now is going upstairs to Ghazi Sohail again.
The number 2 director, we have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is out. Both hit are checked. Fair delivery. We can start with front run first, please. Ball appears to be passing close to the bat. Can I have ultra edge, please? Keep it rolling through. Keep it rolling through. Flat line, flat line. Flat line as the ball passes the bat. Satisfied, no bat involved. You can go for the ball tracking when ready, please. Copy that. Waiting for the ball tracker, Mac.
Here it is.
The original decision is out. Ball pitching outside off. Impact in line. Wickets umpire's call. Going back to Mac on field. Mac, you are going to stay with your out decision. Please stand by. You're on screen. You can signal now.
The wickets umpire's call. Morshid Ali Khan raises his finger again. They celebrate the ones in blue here at the Sher-e Bangla, as Fortune Barishal lose their 6th. 𝗵 𝗏 not today. Gone for 1. LBW Iftikhar 80 for 6. He couldn't bat in the previous match. Saw him knocking early on. That's his BPL career. Been here on quite a few occasions. Strike rate of 127. But of course, he's got way more runs traveling around the world.
𝗵 𝗏 playing for the turn. It went with the arm, clipping the outside part of the stumps, and the decision stays on field. And elated Rangpur riders. Iftikhar Ahmed, 2 wickets. And Mohammad Nabi, what a cool, calm, collective batter. Come at number 8. Earned his nickname, the President, for his service to cricket in Afghanistan. 12 overs done, 80 for 6.
Yeah, they were. Oh, hit straight. One bounce. 4. He's taking the attack, counter attack on 𝗂𝗍𝗲.
This is a good shot. Safest area is in the field is to go straight down the ground. Man in form, good shot. Trying to break the shackles, 𝗂𝗻𝗻𝗃𝗏.
In the slot, and he has taken him on. In the block hole on this occasion. They were 74 for 3. And then came 𝗂𝗍𝗲, broke the partnership, taking Mushfiq's wicket. Then came 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗀, couple of wickets in the same over. Changes the complexion of the game, or does it?
All talks about Fortune Barishal's side's experience, the abilities, the names. But just quietly, under the radar, Rangpur Riders, with their bowling attack, with 2 bowlers bowling 140 plus. And 𝗂𝗍𝗲, the all-rounder, the left-arm spinner. Another all-rounder called 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗀, does the job quietly. So what Nurul Hasan have to do now is to try and get 1 more wicket. Try and get to Shaheen Shah Afridi and to the tail.
That one rose up. Sharp turn and bounce.
That turn sharp. And hot food will be nice in the combo box as well.
Got a good eye. What do you eat? Vegetables and small fish?
Not a big fish eater, Shamna, but at the moment, I'll probably eat anything which is hot. It's that sort of a day. It's too cold. Country I come from, it's generally when it's cooler, it's about 28 degrees. But this is way too cold. I'm definitely out of my territory.
Must say, enjoy it while it lasts. Six runs, run a ball. In this over, 13 done. Fortune Barisal are 86 for 6.
I like this move, especially with Mohammad Nabi at the crease. This late state of his career does not prefer to face 145 plus. Nicely bowled, good start. Steady forward defense as well by Mohammad Nabi, just covering his line, making sure bat on ball, get the single.
Tucked hands and is ready for the call. As Mahmudullah at the non-striker's end. You mentioned the names, Sheikh Mahdi, Iftikhar, Aqib Javed, Nahid Rana, of course, and 𝗂𝗍𝗲. Still need to call them up at the right time, right moment. So often we say too many cooks spoil the broth. I think that's where Chauhan has been very, very good. Marshalling his troops. Oh, he's taking the attack to the veteran.
A quick bounce of the senior player. And nicely played as well by Mahmudullah. Watching till the last moment. Keeping a close eye. There you go. And a good bumper. Right on the money.
A bit of stretching's healthy in this weather. What Chauhan's doing now is asking square leg to come a bit finer. Mid off inside the circle, long on in place. Oh, played it on. He's got the big one, has Nahid Rana. Chauhan was looking for it and he has gifted it.
Taking a look at how Nurul Hasan was celebrating, he's the most happiest. He bought his ace bowler to pick up a wicket. And that too, the big one, Mahmudullah, who plays the finisher role for this strong Barishal lineup. Raw pace, 143.6. The previous actually I thought was delivery that softened up Mahmudullah. Was 147 with that bouncer. And take a look at how he celebrates. Captain always animated. Nurul Hasan and Mahmudullah. Man in form, walks back for 10 of 8, 87 for 7, Barisal.
This has been some superb stuff. Exciting stuff. Nahid Rana.
Raw pace, been for pace. Possibly 𝗂𝗂𝗃𝗃 trying to open the blade and try to get it to third man for a single. Deep in the crease. He's frustrated. This is a battle. 𝗫𝗫𝗃𝗃, who can bowl quick as well, up against Naid Rana.
Angled in, pushed too far. We all mentioned how refreshing it is to see some sheer pace when youngsters come in. The character he has, he wears it on his sleeve. It is really raw.
Yeah, easily the quickest, 142.6. The third delivery in this over. The second, beg your pardon, was 147. And gone are the days fast bowlers club don't look after each other. Not nowadays. Shaheen Afridi, first ball, bouncer. What's coming second?
Edged. Think it just dropped short. It did. Raise of the hand from the keeper.
Definitely good to watch, not to face. 138.9. As expected, the tail end not moving his front foot that much, but unlucky for Naid Rana. Outside edge did not carry.
So much talent. He's learned in quick time, is maturing, become much more accurate. Last match against select strikers, he destroyed them with the 4 wickets. Shaheen Afridi is the new batter. Usually used to giving the chin music to the opposition. Is at the receiving end now. Tried the Yorker. Helped it on its way. Will get 4.
𝗫𝗫𝗃𝗃 Afridi got the bat down in time. And straight away he lifted the bat and pointed towards the umpire. Let him know, I got some bat. I need those runs. Good Yorker. Going for the kill by bowling, trying to bowl him out. This is what happens when you have raw pace. The fine leg third man almost out of the picture.
On the stumps, brings out the defense of Shaheen. End of the over. Fortune Barishal 92 for 7. Yeah, still plenty of options for Nur Hassan Chauhan. First spin. Who still continues. He runs off his mark. That's the wicket keeper.
The last ball of the previous over. Steep bounce. Most importantly, he's moving back into the left-hander. So good to see. Fast Bowlers Club still exists.
Yeah. For Fortune Barishal, good thing is that there's still Nabi and Shaheen Afridi in the middle. Need a few more runs, something for Nabi, Shaheen Afridi and company to bowl at.
Shaheen Afridi almost similar when it comes to thinking pattern as a batter. You can take an example like 𝗃𝗃𝗃. He believes left-arm spinner should be taken away every delivery as a batter. And Shaheen Afridi, if you remember the first game against Darbar Rajshahi, that's exactly what he did. And don't be surprised being a tail ender left-arm spinner. First ball, clear the front foot, swing through the line.
That's why 𝐘𝐲𝐶 coming round the wicket. Fine legs inside the circle. Square leg, deep mid-wicket, long on. Protecting the boundary. Will be a wide.
Probably Nabi at the non-strikers end, just letting Shaheen Afridi know your wicket intact.
Plays it late. Nicely played. Threading the gap. Getting 4. He can bat.
I tell you what, a top order batter will be proud with that stroke. Played it late. Most importantly, found the gap. Night run of the field at short third man. It was a valiant attempt. Placement and the timing was spot on by Shaheen Afridi.
Nahid Rana field on that occasion. Now he comes over the wicket. Try and change the angle. Is Shaheen Shah to take on the fielders? He defends.
And definitely Mohammad Nabi's effect over here. If not, Shaheen Shah Afridi would be eyeing up the left-hander. 98 for 7. Still a couple of overs from Afif is available, as well as one from Night Rana. Oh, ball aim. That's a peach of a delivery by Kusdil Shah over the wicket, drifting away from the left-hander, and once it pitched, turned enough to get through that gap between the pad and the bat.
Hoisting the flag high. The Rangpur Riders fans. Changes his angle to being hit for the boundary through the gate of Shaheen Shah Afridi and castled him. Very good bowling from Kusdil Shah, yet again getting a 2 for. Afridi goes for 8. Barishal are in trouble, 98 for 8.
How did I miss that? Oh my goodness, that reared up. 𝗂𝗃𝗄𝗃 into his third. Even 𝗂𝗃𝗄𝗃, oh, it's 𝗂𝐼𝐸𝐺aVID, I beg your pardon. 𝗂𝐼𝐸𝐺aVID getting 143 clicks. Surprising Nabi there. It's been tough for the batters in this innings. Tanvir Islam, oh, he's got to stick around. Just nurtle the ball around. Look at this delivery.
Well, they've had no answer to the bowling from Rangpur Riders. They've been devastating with the ball. Again, a short pitch delivery. At one stage, 41 for 1, and now they're staring at 98 for 8. They're all over the place. They have no answer to the bowlers.
Oh, he's done well despite being cramped for space. Did manage to get a bit of back to that. Yes, it's going to be a struggle. But I think Mohammad Nabi, with his experience, will be expected to try and take it into the last over, try to play out the 20 overs. Imperative. There will be runs on the board, but at the moment, the runs compiled, not enough. Fiery bowling from both ends. A wild swipe at that one.
They've lost 7 wickets in the space of 61 deliveries for 56 runs from 42 for 1 to 98 for 8. On pen and paper, they have been a very strong team. But tonight, not the case. So full credit to Rangpur Riders, especially Chauhan, who've been spot on in terms of bringing on the bowlers at the right time. Shot down the ground. Not enough on the bat. Is it? Yes. Once it gets past those 2 fielders, it's gone to the boundary.
That's very good. That is very good from Tanvir. Just down the line, they can use every run. They've gone over the 100 mark, 103 now. Much to the delight of the fans, this is how he did it. Maybe not timing it properly, the bottom part of the bat, but enough in it to go through past those 2 fielders. He'll take anything that comes along. Every run is a bonus now. Brave lad. This time it's too far away from him to put bat on ball. But he's making an effort. That is good to see.
They've got to ensure that they play the 20 over. This is the 16th over. They've got to find themselves in a position and give themselves some sort of chance if they can manage to play till the 20th over, end of the 20th over. We know Nabi can strike big. Tanvir has already picked up a boundary. So important, very important for Fortune Barishal to use full court of 20 overs.
Wells ramped that, ramp it away to the fielder in the deep at third. He's going to get a run, and that is the completion of the 16th over. It's also going to be faltered, hardly getting any runs. That's why they are in the position they are in at the moment, 104 for 8. Back live after the break. They've got 4 overs to survive, some runs to get. Tanvir looked to take the bowlers on, is content to just dab that ball back to Khushdil Shah, who's been so impressive. Man of the match in a couple of matches back. Into his 4th over, 2 for 16. Worries for the batters. There he goes. Slapped that, but into the deep and into the hands of the fielder.
Yeah, only 13 fours and 3 sixes. We've spoken about how the surface has panned out throughout the games that we've had so far at this venue. It has been a good one for batting. But you got to understand that you just cannot go and play shots one after another. You got to get yourself in a position and get your eye in before you try to attempt to play those shots. Number of shots today attempted by the Barishal batters were not in the right direction. That's why they've paid a pretty big price at the moment, 105 for 8.
Yeah, even before we saw the bowling prowess of Taskin Ahmed in the first game, the batters actually did pretty well in getting at around the 170 mark with the bat for compiling the runs. And you're absolutely right. I think there's a little dearth of commitment and accuracy in the shot selection. Could have been avoided. They'll have to take lessons from that. It's not settling down, allowing the skipper to just make a little adjustment in the pause between deliveries. Short. He's picked that up. Now, how far is that going? Not too far, I suspect. And it's been taken in the deep. Well, 𝗃𝗃𝗃, I think, has got that. It was an easy catch. Came around, covered a bit of ground. Tanvir, in his effort to get a move on, has to walk back to the pavilion.
Yeah, pure domination from the bowlers. Another wicket goes. Now it's a long hop. Still, Tanvir Islam could not put it away. All he managed to do was hit it in the air at long on. 𝗃𝗃𝗃 Ahmed does the rest. Khushdil Shah picks up his 3rd. And Fortune Barishal in all sorts of trouble. 9 down for 1 of 6.
Iqbal Hasan Imon, more bowling prowess with ball in hand and bat in hand, struggling to play out the 20 overs. Just managed to get block in and a successful over. Wicket and just the 2 runs, the 17th over, 106 for 9. Wow, what a ball to face, bowler to face. Habib swings and gets lucky, gets the inside part of the bat, and it streaks away to the boundary.
And they'll have to figure a way out to bat well, because even in the first match they played, there was 61 for 5 at one stage. This was lucky. It could easily have chopped it onto the stumps, but it's gone past that fielder at short fine. You can't do this on a regular basis. They are the defending champion, and they've got a very strong batting lineup. And the batting, once again, has let them down.
Yeah, by far the strongest on paper anyway at the start of the tournament. Short. You'd expect that from a pace bowler. Don't like getting hit for boundaries. Complete retort from this young man who's been really absolutely marvelous, really pacey. But this is the wicket. Went for the big swing, didn't quite time it. It was easy for 𝗃𝗃𝗃 Ahmed to come across and take a reasonably simple catch. Dil Shah looking up at the big screen, admiring his work. Nicely done. I think he negotiated that very well. Clamped for space, but tucked it away nicely, using the pace for another boundary.
I think he was anticipating that short pitch delivery from Nahid Rana. He was well in position. It was a short one, 145 clicks, but he was waiting for it. And all I had to do is just put bat to ball and put it away into the gap. Goes quickly to the boundaries. He's now conceded a couple of boundaries in this over.
Important runs being added on here. Just you never know. Runs on the board might turn out to be very, very precious. The end of the game. Have to wait and see. It is up to Nabi to stick around. Oh, now that's possibly going down leg, and it's going to be a wide signal by the umpire. There it is, an extra ball to be bowled. Youngster Nahid Rana getting a little carried away.
No, not a bad idea to see him try to bowl a Yorker, the kind of delivery that he bowled to Tamim Iqbal. They just need one more wicket to bowl them out. They'll still be pretty pleased to see what has happened so far. Fans from Fortune Barishal is still expecting some fireworks. And it all depends whether he, man on screen, can play a few more shots here.
He goes. Oh my goodness, take that. What about that? That is hit with disdain and it's gone all the way.
Yeah, it went flat, it was straight onto the cushion. That is a great shot from Mohammad Nabi. Tons of experience for him. Again a short one. Clears his left leg and throws his bat back past the bowler. What a shot.
141 clicks, but the length was there to take advantage of. Mohammad Nabi has got 2 balls left in the over. Does he take a single to retain strike at the other end for the last ball, or does he wait till the last ball? It's a difficult choice. He wants to stay there till the end. Just another look to make sure. Maybe it bounced just before it hit those triangles, the cushions there. Well, it's flush. I think it's flush on the cushion, right? By having another look. Touch and go. Different, from different angles. Umpire, what is it? 6? And I've got 2 balls left? Well, okay, done. Make everything clear. He's got to clear his mind. He's got to clear how he's going to progress the next few overs, couple of overs. Oh, scram. Now he's got that run. Maybe he wanted it off the last ball. Nevertheless, he'll have to depend on Iqbal Imon to survive the last ball from Nahid Rana.
It's been the biggest over so far for Fortune Barishal. That one just came back in. All right on the chest there, into the rib cage. He's got only 1 ball. Oh, there was a wide, so there will be a couple of more deliveries in this over. And Nahid Rana will be hoping that he can finish it off in this over, because Imon is on strike.
Well, Imon looking around. Survival, the name of the game. Fielders closing in inside the 30-yard circle. Got extra in position. What is it going to be? Really essentially wants to bowl a Yorker length delivery. It's the field, closing fielders within 30. And it is the last ball, and he survived. So the over is complete actually. 18 overs done, 2 to go, 122 for 9. Nahid Rana might have impressed with 2 for 32, but he's gone at 8 economy. Look at Coach Dilshah. It continues to be consistent in every match he's bowled. 3 for 18. Going to be 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗪𝗓, the speedster. And that might just attract the eye of the umpire over the shoulder, one over the shoulder, I suspect. One for the over. Mohammad Nabi will know there won't be another bouncer over his shoulder, so he can sort of work out the manner in which he's going to negotiate the next delivery. Must be a very, very satisfied skipper. That is the second one. Over the shoulders, and that means it is a no ball. That means it is a free hit.
He has to make sure that this goes big for Fortune Barishal and Mohammad Nabi. Let's see how high that was. He's bending. He's deep in his crease, very deep in his crease.
Yeah, the umpire's just going across. Skipper Nurul Hassan inquiring as to the reason for that. He reckons if you're standing up, it might not have gone over his shoulders, but umpire says that's the decision it's made. So you better get back into position and carry on. Carry on with the game. The free hit. Mohammad Nabi, 20 of 18. Akif Javed blamed himself for trying the second bouncer. Where does he land this one? Go! It's up in the air. He's not going to be out. It's a free hit. He's going to try and run two. And this can put through. Yeah, I think they've got him. On his second attempt, there's a direct throw. I think the skipper, Nurul Hassan Chauhan, he is delighted. They're going to have a look. But I just feel that's over and done with.
Umpire review for run out at the
It was
striker's
desperate
end.
to get back on the strike.
Keep it rolling through. The batter is well short of his ground. I have a decision for the big spin, and my
easy decision. The rocket out is on the big screen, and he's out of here. Try to scamper back to retain strike for the second run. To no avail. Mohammad Nabi run out after 21. And Fortune Barishal bowled for 124.
Only 124 on the board. He was desperate to get back on strike. But a throw from the keeper hitting the stumps. And this is what has happened, and it is a free hit. Remember, the only way you can get out is run out. He took the catch. But Mohammad Nabi thought he could make it back. No, sir. Well short of the crease. Another good little flick from the skipper, Nurul Hassan Chauhan, to ensure they bowled Fortune Barishal out for 124.
Yeah, never got started. Tamim Iqbal hit a few lusty ones, but he was really not in his elements and is cleaned up by a super delivery from Nahid Rana. Went for 28, regular fall-off wickets. Really didn't allow Fortune Barishal to just ensure that they had a partnership going. They were struggling, except for Nabi right at the end. None of them getting into the 20 mark, the latter part of the batters. And in the end, they just folded for just 124.
Yeah, bowling was excellent from the Rangpur. I thought the skipper did a really good job by handling the bowlers and making the right changes. Coach Dilshah, once again, the pick of the bowler, picking up 3 for 18 in 4 overs. Nahid Rana was fast and furious, picking up 2 for 32. What about 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗪𝗓? He bowled only 2 overs, but he picked up 2 for 10. And a wicket to Javed, 1 for 13.
Wasn't a very happy day with the bat. Came out, been asked to bat, 𝗂𝗵𝗵𝗃. Played some beautiful looking shot, that inside out one, another one. It looked to be threatening. And this time, Mr. 𝗃𝗺𝗃 Shanto going up and getting caught, very well caught. So, and the 𝗃𝗍𝗃𝗍 once again trying to really be very attacking, did not. And what about this? 𝗂𝗵𝗵𝗃 cleaned up completely by Nahid Rana. Mushfiqur Rahim had a few runs, nice little push. Then Mayers also very attacking initially. The sweep attempted by Mushfiqur Rahim and was pretty much in front. Easy decision for the umpire. Review taken, but to no avail.
Kyle Mayers did manage to hit 1-6, but this time around trying to repeat it, gets caught in the reap of the bowling of Iftikhar Ahmed. And again, plumb in front, the left-hander. A few lusty blows down the ground, but this was quick. And he ricochets off his bat onto the stumps. Shah Afridi tried, but couldn't handle the spinner. Khushdil Shah cleaning him up. Tanveer Islam couldn't latch on to this one, only hitting him straight in the throat of Iftikhar Ahmed. Cheeky from Nabi. That was a cracking shot down the ground for the maximum. This was where it all ended up. It was off a free hit. He had to come back to take strike, and Nur Hassan Chauhan doing the rest.
Yeah, the presence of mind, didn't take off his outer gloves, but still underarmed it and got on target. So, the Rangpur Riders have got a reasonable target, just 125 runs to get when they come into bat. We'll come back with you hopefully after the break and give the opposition a run for their money. Evening, HD.
Yeah, good evening, Shamim. Alex Hales will take first strike against the new ball. He's a wonderful player. It's an incredible strike rate he has for his BPL career. He's got a very good strike rate for his T20 career as a whole. Azizul Tamim, his partner, the non-strikers in. It's going to be Shaheen Shah Afridi with the new one.
Nicely behind that. The need to get a feel of things. Shaheen Shah Afridi will be fancying his chances. He's seen the pace bowlers, particularly Nahid Rana, bowl with a lot of fire. It's also been good work from Khushdil Shah. So even the spinners will fancy their chances. But from the Rangpur point of view, you need the two opening batters to batten down and get a good start. Look at those numbers, 285 wickets in his T20 career. Wants to strike early. Just drifting down leg, hurried onto that shot.
This is a critical opening couple overs here. Shaheen Shah Afridi, who is an absolute superstar, if he can nip out Hales and one or two more, Tamim Iqbal might be tempted to just bowl him through, because it's unlikely, I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's unlikely that the match will go 20 overs. So you would think that Fortune Barishal need to bowl them out if they're going to defend this total.
Oh, down the leg side, too much of a swing for the batter to make contact, for the keeper to jump across to his left. It's swung away further, a wide and a 4 to boot.
Just started it a little bit too straight. Just the touch too straight, and then the swing and the pace was enough to take it past that man. Went quickly. It's the worst thing for a wicketkeeper, this.
Kept on going away, further away, and then he turns around and lands on his right shoulder. It was painful. 5 runs already. It's the 3rd ball of the innings. Got to be accurate. And he is, but nicely played too, right behind. Look at that. It is a ball, winning that race to the boundary. Super shot.
His balance is so good here, Alex Hales. He just waits for the ball to swing, and once it's finished swinging, he places it through cover. And that boundary takes him past 13,000 T20 runs.
Wow, what an achievement, what a way to get it. That was 144 clicks. Pacey delivery, all he did was open the face, use that pace to a nicety. Oh, did he get an edge? Oh, tantalizingly close to that edge taken by the keeper. Moral victory for 𝗂𝗫𝗄 𝗂𝗃𝗍.
The beauty of the left armer. He gets the ball to swing back into the right-hander, and then the variation is the one that goes away. Think of the great Wasim Akram. Could actually swing it in and then swing it away as well, not just go across the right-hander, swing it away from him.
Oh, that cramped on for space. This is good bowling. A little unfortunate in his line early on, but he's come back nicely after being hit for 4. Depend on 𝗂𝗫𝗄 𝗂𝗃𝗍 to make an early breakthrough. As you pointed out, HT got to bowl them out, and it's the only way that Fortune Barishal can go and win this match. Wickets at regular interval. Going to Hales, the fielding positions there. One in the slips, deep third, backward point cover, and a mid-off, mid-on, mid-wicket, and a fine leg, and also deep backward square. Yorker Lang, all he can do is immediately hurry and scurry into that shot. First over done, 9 without loss. It's the universe boss on top. 14,562 runs in his 455 innings. Shoaib Malik. Ooh. From the expression on Mushfiqur Rahim's face, didn't like that call.
It's very harsh. Oh, I tell you what, that is very, very harsh indeed.
The expression says it all. And eventually disappointment. What was that? You have to carry on. This is Iqbal Iman. So impressive. Oh, up in the air. He's got the first one. This young kid continues to be a surprise and a person who can take wickets and put the opposition in trouble.
It's full enough to drive. Just didn't quite get his weight over his front foot enough, and it just skewed off towards backward point. Simple catch for Mohammad Nabi at backward point. That's what they would have wanted, an early strike. They have it. Tamim goes without scoring, 10 for 1.
His under-19 captain, Azizul Hakim Tawfiq Khan, 259 runs, his T20 career. A little bit of an unknown entity. Everyone's enjoyed the cricket here. Tussle between bat and ball. Oh, that's wayward, and it's batted away by Mushfiqur Rahim for 4 runs, wide and 4. There's the second time it's happened.
He hurt his shoulder in the previous over. Here he's damaged his fingers. It's a shove down the leg side. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. This is going to be a free hit as well.
Well, problems. Just over. Line belongs to them.
It's as though he's sort of trying to protect his arm there from now. I wonder if that is from the previous over with Shaheen Shah Afridi. Well, he fell on that arm because he went down in this over because of the blow to his finger. But, well, as soon as we get some news, we'll be sure to let you know.
Pritham Kumar, wicketkeeper, comes in replacement for Mushfiqur Rahim. In a long over already. Wide wicket, no ball, 4 boys, 6 runs already, only the first delivery. Remind you of something recent happening?
Got a long way to go to catch a Shane Thomas.
Well, we're back to the action. It's a wild swipe by Tawfiq. Was a free hit, understandably. He went for the swing, didn't make the contact required.
Yeah, and I don't think that type of stroke is required inside the power play because you've got just the 2 fielders out on the boundary. Just stand there, stand dead still, and whatever he delivers, you try and lace it through the field and get 4 maybe. But to just have a wild swipe in the hope that you connect, I'm not so sure that's the right way.
Oh, leading edge. It's going towards a fielder who takes it. Reverse cup. Wow. Now we've got a game on our hands. The second wicket has gone down.
A little break in play. A little break in play. Lose your concentration. They needed wickets. Fortune Barishal, a leading edge, trying to work that through the leg side. He just tries to get that far too square. And that is as simple a catch as you're going to get. Tanveer, the man that takes it. And Tawfiq offers nothing, goes for naught. The Riders 15 for 2.
It's happening for the bowlers, and that was what was required by Fortune Barishal, trying to defend 124. Needed early wickets, they've got them. Saif Hassan can be a steady customer. 275 runs, but he'll have to really concentrate. Bowlers have their tails up. Tuck away, past the fielder. A dive to no avail. 4 runs of relief.
Again, drifting down that leg side. Just standard leg gons. 𝗂𝗪 should have done a little bit better here.
Yeah, young kid is annoyed with the senior member of the staff. Got to contain your emotions. There will be shots like that. There will be lapses in the field, but you've got to keep your cool. 7 wickets in his T20 career in the 7th match. Wide, that's a hit from the toe end of the bat. It's going to be falling in safe areas. 4 fielders converging on that. Didn't you see that? Look at the commitment, the energy. They know every run is so important. They know every wicket is so important.
Just closes his face here, trying to work this through the leg side. Just trying to get it too square. You want to be trying to hit that through sort of a straightish mid-wicket rather than to square leg.
Oh, drifting down leg again. Trying a little too hard, I think, this young boy, Iqbal Hassan Imon, in the process, putting a little bit more shoulder into it. It's got to, that skipper must come across and have a word with him. Just lower your gear. Don't be too aggressive. Try to be more accurate.
From a technical point of view, he loses his wrist at point of delivery and just shoves it down the leg side. If I was 𝗂𝗪, I would have extended my arms going, what are you doing? He had a bit to say when the ball went past him at short fine leg for 4. I'd say, well, stop bowling the ball down the leg side then.
It's been a long over. 13 runs, couple of wickets. We're still into the second over of this chase by the Rangpur Riders. Slip in position still. His effort the way it is spanked it away. That is a touch of class. Played very, very nicely. And it's raced away to the boundary. 2 overs done, 26 for 2. Crowd still enjoying themselves, can feel it in the air. There might be something happening despite the low scoring first half of Fortune Barishal 124. But low scores can be very deceptive. Funny old game, couple of wickets early. You never know, another wicket here and the cat will be amongst the pigeons. Big run taken, he called for it, got the response from the partner.
It was an over of licorice all sorts. Some down the leg side. That last delivery was wide outside off stump. Safe could just let his hands go. Got 2 wickets in that over, went for 13, and I think he bowled about 10 deliveries.
𝗂𝗫𝗄 bowling with venom, with pace. Oh, reared up from back of a length. Uncomfortable for the batter. Got to try and upset Saif Hassan, who can be a cool customer. He's seen it all. He's done the international circuit. Likes the longer version. He can afford to bide his time. That is the advantage that the Rangpur Riders have all the time in the world. It up, nicely played away. Thinking of a second run, says no. Target 125. Hasn't been easy going. Angles the ball away, but it's too far away to really interest. Oh, once again, the bowler might just ask the umpire. I thought that was closer than that, within the lines. A rueful smile.
I tell you what, they are getting strict on these bowlers, particularly when the ball goes across a batter. You know, sometimes it appears to be wider than it actually is because the umpire sees where the keeper catches the ball, but really it's got to be judged on when it goes past the batter, if it's inside that wide line.
Coming round now. Oh, what a delectable looking shot. That is a classic cover drive. Beautifully executed by Hales.
Well, that's the one thing, is that even though there's a couple of wickets that have gone down, the Rangpur Riders are scoring extremely quickly. That's arguably the shot of the innings so far. Oh, it went quickly.
Pace from the bowler, pace of the bat. Look at the posture. Yes, just poetry in motion. Beautiful. Comes back with the ball that traps him now. Direct hit. Oh, he was a gone case if that had hit. That would be curtains for the batter, Saif Hassan.
He had all the time in the world. Been such a long way down safe before Alex Hale said, "Where are you going? Get back, get back." Not far off. Not even in the frame.
So much time to take aim. He was a little bit of a hurry. Alex Hale's all agitated for some reason now. Oh, that's good work. That was traveling at a rate of knots. 3 overs done. It's 33 for the loss of 2 wickets. Rangpur Riders.
And Barishal.
Yeah, I completely agree with you, HT, particularly after 𝗂𝗃𝗃 and 𝗃𝗃𝗃 have shown their prowess with the bat in the previous games. Bit of a surprise. Maybe they'll change that. It's just warming up. Barishal. Wait and see if a wicket falls and there's a change in the order of batting for the moment. See what transpires. Very important overs for the bowling team. Want to get another quick wicket. Fielders have to be on their toes. Half chance here, half chance there. Opportunity for a run out, which was there in the previous over. Got to be taken advantage of.
Fortune Barishal fielders, particularly those in the cover region, look as though they're really up for it. Nice and tight, trying to prevent a single, maybe a run out here.
They've got to turn half chances into opportunities. Any lapse in concentration while playing a shot by the batter, or even while there's calling for running, be on their toes. Waits for it to come on. Once again, I reiterate the fact that they have all the time in the world. Still going at 9.27, which is a comfy rate. So just don't need to take any kind of chances.
The pace that 𝗃𝗃𝗃 bowls to Alex Hales is going to be critical, because if he does float it, Hales does like to go down the ground.
Oh, that's a beauty. Drift and turn and bounce. That's going to put the seed of doubt on Hale's mind about coming down the wicket.
Bowls it so flat and so quick.
Yeah, that step forward by Hales. Tall guy. Long legs, big reach. That kept low. That would be of concern to the batters, the difference in the bounce of the track. 4 overs completed. It's 35 for 2. It was disappointing from the Fortune Barishal point of view. Just could muster 124 runs in the 18.2 overs they were bowled out. Some excellent performance by Nahid Rana with his pace, Iftikhar and 𝗂𝗃𝗃 with the spin. Aqif Javed chipped in with some pacey deliveries and a wicket. Managed 2 wickets, but they need another one in a hurry. Kyle Myers, 8 match for him, 11 wickets in his BPL career. Oh, swivels round, gets a lot of bat on it. It's going to race away to the boundary. Freebie offered and immediately pouncing on it.
𝗂𝗍𝗃 normally likes to take the new ball because he tends to swing it back into the right-hander, and he can get quite a bit of swing early on. The ball's not going to swing from that length, but I also don't think it's going to swing in the 5th over. The white ball doesn't tend to move for too long, does it?
And Hales just paced that ball, read the pace of the bowler. 115 clicks only. He's just walking down and meeting it and then putting it away with the utmost confidence. It's a change in the field, does Myers, and takes the fielder point into the deepish point region right on the boundary, bringing up the 3rd man into the 30-yard circle. Waits, he's got that protection there now. What do you reckon Hales was telling Saif on that occasion?
Just saying it's holding a little bit in the pitch, just holding and then standing up.
Oh, he's thrown his bat at it, not in control, but it's fallen safe. Tree again, doing a bit of footwork. Good one, commitment shown. That's the 2nd time. We've seen a lot of fielders converging. Shows the urgency of the matter for the fielding unit.
He changed the field for Saif because he did have a man back on that point boundary for Alex Hales.
Goes again, too far inside the line of the ball to make contact. Wild Yahoo of a shot to no avail. Cannot understand the requirement for this kind of shots. Seen that attempted on a couple of occasions, maybe even 3 or 4. They have not been able to make contact. Down to the covers, Tawhid that forward point. Oh dear, that's going to be a wide.
Seems to be the new craze for this edition of BPL, to bowl wides on other pitches. I've never seen the ball bowled so wide before in 3 days.
New craze. Ball it on the other. It could have been a no ball if it landed at the other pitch there. Thankfully, it was just ordinary wide. Very wide. Apesh, but through the gap. Must have had his heart in his mouth for a while, but in the end, he gets 4 runs.
Just for a moment. Just for a moment, the man at extra cover thought this was going to him. On the up, it is aerial, but everyone just stood and watched.
The batter said, I deliberately hit it there, though it was in the air. 9.72, the required run rate, only 5.14. Good ball. Good block. 5 overs done. It's 47 for 2.
So in the middle. Wants to get on the arm delivery. Still persisting with the slip because wickets is the name of the game for Fortune Barishal.
And that's the only way Fortune Barishal can win this game. Not by restricting required rate, just a 5.19 at the moment. And Tanvir Islam, the first over he bowled, he looked very dangerous. Rightly so, a slip in place and long on in the circle. Tamim Iqbal inviting the batter, Saif, to go against the turn.
He's not going to take that bait.
Yeah, 5 fielders in the circle at the moment. Beg your pardon, 6 fielders in the circle. Just a deep square leg in the leg side, serving the boundary and long off and a cow point. Tamim Iqbal has got the tactics right, trying to pick up wickets. tempting the batter, but having most of the fielders in the circle. This is experience for you. 𝗂𝗧, who's man in form, runs behind his back. Probably will take a little while to get settled. Once he gets in, he's a player to watch out for.
As we all know, that the Rangpur Riders recently won the Global Super League in West Indies. 𝗂𝗧 was part of the team there. Get many runs, but he batted at a healthy strike rate. Ample amount of experience, and this is something he's good at. Defense. Contenders of the test team as well. Been part of it previously.
He's playing the ball on its merit rather than taking any unnecessary risk at the moment. There's 6 fielders in the circle, but he's telling himself, nah, I'm not going to risk it. And go across the line. Just a single from that over. Power play ends 48 for 2.
Double R's in terms of stats and numbers at this stage, just ahead by 1 run. Also lost a wicket less than their opposition in Fortune Barishal, the reigning champions. Umpire Asif Yaqub, confirmation of the end of the power play. Rangpur Riders set at 48 for 2, and going to be another change. See the field, square leg again for the right-hander, deep fine leg, deep third, long on, long off. There's Iqbal Hussain Imon.
Yeah, change of ends for the young man. Was very impressive in the recently concluded Asia Cup, under-19 Asia Cup in Dubai. Full of highlights in the first 6 overs. First ball, first wicket for the young man. Same over, getting the leading edge. Khan, ever since then, 𝗂𝗧 and Alex Hales have been really good. They had a run-out chance here. Shaheen Afridi missed by a whisker. Alex Hales totally in control.
Click, fielder running in. They had quite a lot to cover.
Now with that single, brings up the 50 for Rangpur Riders. Punishment 2 is building nicely. 35 of 32, contribution of 12 by Hales, 19 by 𝗂𝗧.
Partnership now 35 of 32. 50 is up on the board. Oh, that one rose up on Alex Hales. We all know he is a tall fellow. Smiles.
Alex Hales definitely not happy. Giving it back to the young fast bowler. Steep bounce. Which is what the entire day this pitch has offered for the fast bowlers, who's bending their back on a good length. Still having a heated argument in the middle, Alex Hales and the young man. 𝗂𝗪 𝗵𝗀 just playing role of trying to keep peace among the batsman and the bowler. Alex Hales have been in the international setup for a long time. He knows what it is. But the young man into his 3rd over, fresh from that victorious under-19 Asia Cup, beating India. Enough for the task, isn't he? 131 the last delivery.
In the air, fielder there. Oh, awkward. It was awkward. He is frustrated as Imon, but he almost got the big wicket of Alex Hales. Now he's not happy about something. Tamim Iqbal letting something know to the umpires.
A slower delivery. 𝗂𝗪 usually a very, very good fielder. It carried him. Oh, face of that, he smashed his face as well.
heated moments in the middle. 𝗂𝗵𝗂𝗃 definitely not happy looking after his young fast bowler. 𝗚𝐿𝑖𝐞𝐨𝐿's not backing down as well. The chilly weather, getting some heat as well in the middle.
Things are getting spicy. You need characters on the field. We all know what 𝗚𝐿𝐼𝐶𝐿 can do, can be destructive. It's good to see Iqbal Hossain Imon not backing down either. Backed up by the captain at his side. Pulled. Fine leg there. Will only turn to a spectator as that is a 6.
And that was a very good shot. Using the pace to good advantage. Bounce attempt did not get high enough. Made sure that he got it inside the body and had no intention to keep it along the ground. A 69-meter hit by Saif Hassan.
Angled in with decent pace. Played it late as Saif. Orthodox cricketing shot. Maximum result. On the off stump. Nabi at point. Doesn't allow any more runs. 9 of the Imon over. Rangpur Riders 57 for 2. Aqib Javed, they were on fire. But right here in the grandstand, we have Zone 36, a heartfelt tribute to the wounded student warriors of the historic movement. It's a moving reminder of how much courage and resilience shaped our nation. He's been tidy. He's been very tidy. Tanveer Islam, left-arm spinner, usually given the new ball, particularly in this format. Pritam Kumar, the gloves on in the absence of Mushfiqur Rahim. But I have a question for you. As far as we keep on saying things are getting spicy and all, and as far as I heard here, people in Sri Lanka are fond of spicy food. What about yourself?
Comparing Bangladesh food, I don't think Sri Lankan food is that much spicy. In this weather, you don't mind a bit of spice. Even in the middle, the battle between Imon and 𝗚𝐿𝐼𝐶𝐿. Nicely bowled. Slowing it down, Tanveer Islam. You spoke about 𝗂𝐲𝐿 and the previous commentary stint, Mr. Yakuman mentioned about 𝗂𝐲𝐿 loves to bowl with the new ball. When you come to bowl the 5th over, definitely there's no swing available. But I understand why 𝗂𝗵𝗂𝗃𝗀𝗃 chose young Imon with the new ball than 𝗂𝐲𝐿. Purely because of the pace, and this pitch has offered plenty of bounce. 𝗂𝐲𝐿 is a swing bowler. So that's exactly why he was used. And all fairness, young Imon picked up a couple of wickets as well with the new ball.
He is mixing it up. The average turn of spinners tonight have gone up 2.5 degrees. Looked like he slowed it down a bit in comparison to the previous delivery.
No unnecessary risk being taken against the left-arm spinner. Both these right-handers happy to milk the singles. They know the required rate is well under control, under 6 runs. Play the ball on its merit against the left-arm spinner. Pick up those singles, and against the fast bowlers, I think they can be aggressive, and they will.
With you having said that, you give Imon another over from the other end. Last delivery, slip in place. Inside part of the bat. Continue the conversation in the next over. 8 done. Double R's are 61 for 2.
61 for 2 after 8 overs. 29 dot deliveries, 6 fours and a 6. Doing it very nicely, these two experienced right-handers, both in form. Limon into his third over. The battle will continue. Imon against the two batters. He is aggressive, not backing down with the contest. I think answering your question, Shamnoy, I think if Limon is bowling well, why not finishing off? Young man playing his first game. He's raw, he's hungry. Give him the ball. I think his attitude, he wants the ball every time in his hands. Did watch him during the Asia Cup. I was very impressed with his attitude. And every time he came in, sometimes he didn't pick up wickets, but he made sure he ruffled the batsman up with his pace and bounce. It's a very good attitude to have as a bowler. Always wanting the ball in hand.
He was the highest wicket taker in the Under-19 Asia Cup, 13 wickets at an economy of 4.09. Full toss on offer. Nicely driven. Through covers and boundary.
Trying a little bit too hard for my liking in Limon. Bending his back. Probably try to bowl a slower delivery. 129.8 the last one. On the up. 𝗃𝗂𝗃𝗃 was quite fine. Was played in front of square. I tried too hard. Young man playing his first game in front of a big crowd. Trying too little hard. That happens. Young man will enjoy this outing out there, but also it's very important that he learns from that experience.
A cracking stroke. Backward of square on this occasion. 4.
Heads go down for the young man. That was a poor delivery. Proper treatment given by Saif Hassan. Crack off the bat when the ball met the bat. So good. Another slow delivery. Saif Hassan, what he did really well, he played it late and made sure this time it goes behind square.
Courtesy of the 2 boundaries, the 50 partnership has come up. Waiting for that short delivery. Waited for it, played it late. One's economy has been spoiled. Oh yeah, he helps it on its way. I think it has gone all the way. 4, 4 and now a 6.
What he has to learn, when you have the fine leg up, cannot bowl short and especially down the leg side. Good player like Saif Hassan will use the pace to good advantage. And he had no intention to keep it on the ground because he knows fine leg was in the circle. All he had to do is get decent amount of bat. And the pace what Imon is bowling and the bounce what this Mirpur pitch is offering is going to go the distance.
Not working, not working. Really like how Saif Hassan has got about his business. 40 of just 27 and a strike rate of 148. Bit of a discussion, Tamim Iqbal walking up to the youngster. Words of advice. Having a look at the 658 meter long. Enough, just enough. Now, there's maturity from Saif, giving the strike back to Hales. Seems as if there's been a reversal of roles. Whatever the case, works for the double R's.
Alex Hales quietly has the best seat in the house at the non-strikers end in the first 5 deliveries or so. Good crowd. 77 for 2, just a required rate of 4.3. Rangpur Riders, they had to say, well on their way to make it 3 out of 3.
Back past the bowler. Didn't middle it as well as he'd like, but still gets the result. Makes it 20 runs of the Simon over. 9 done. Rangpur Riders are 81 for 2. Nabi given the ball. 71 wickets in 62 BPL matches. Best of 4 for 24. They need his best right now. Fortune Barishal.
Yeah, he was asked to experience class. Mohammad Nabi, probably the first couple of names in the radar. How many times we've seen after break a wicket has fallen? That's what I'm pretty sure Fortune Barishal will be hoping for. I see ball slowing it down. Slight misfill, resulting in a single.
Someone who's done so much for Afghanistan cricket. Mentioned the nickname earlier on, given the nickname of the president. One who takes responsibility on and off the field.
Just giving you some stats about Mohammad Nabi. This is his 401st innings being bowled, 361 wickets, average of 24.7, and economy rate under 7 for a spinner. Every time he has played in any franchise, any tournament around the world, bowls at the hardest times. Been a wonderful server, not only for Afghanistan cricket, but to the overall game of cricket, I would say.
Just had his birthday, Mohammad Nabi, celebrated during the BPL. 40 years old now. Age is truly just a number for someone like him.
Just turned 40. At 34, I was retired.
Oh, sharp turn, sharp turn. Completely deceived Hales.
Huge appeal straight away. Mohammad Nabi looking at wicket keeper. Probably had no intention of going upstairs. Just 3 runs from his first 5 deliveries, Mohammad Nabi.
Oh, he launches it off the runway. It is going to go all the way. Boils the over with a 6 in the very last delivery. Halfway through the innings, Rangpur Riders are 90 for 2.
Just the 35 runs needed now for a win. Should be a cakewalk. Going at 9 and over, 3.5 the asking rate. Absolute control by Hales and Saif Hassan. Very aggressive, 43 of 30 for Saif and 31 of 27 for Hales. Tanveer has bowled exceedingly well, considering the situation. 3 overs prior to this just for the 7 runs. Last ball of the previous over. Big shot from Hales. Sailing all the way, much to the disappointment of the veteran there. Grip in position.
Partnership. This is a situation where you want them to take the team home.
Content to play the good ball, play the ball to its merit. No need to take any kind of chances at all. Waits for it to come on to him. It just plays it comfortably for a single. trying to hide their faces, having a good laugh about it.
They're obviously not meant to be here.
Good bowling, I must say. Take the situation into consideration. The team is going at 8.4. But Tanvir in his 4th over has just given away 8 runs. That is exemplary, extraordinary. Little things that you take forward to the next game. Drifting down leg, only a single maybe. They're thinking of 2. It's not on. Good attacking fielding in the deep. And he completes his quarter of 4 overs. Only the 9 runs for Tanvir. Well done, young man. 92 for 2. 2.25 economy rates in a T20 match when the other bowlers have been taken to the cleaners. This is top-class bowling from Tanvir Islam. Building up match-winning partnership here. Good ball. Start off with.
Well, they obviously felt that Tanvir Islam was a threat to them, and he was the toughest to play, so just kept him out. It did appear in that final over that they were happy to just play defensively. They weren't even looking to score.
Well, they've had the fun, they've enjoyed the cricket all day long. It's been a cool day, but it's been very entertaining. Low scoring match. Rushes down the wicket, has to check the shot. Nabi, the wily old customer, also quite parsimonious. 6.67. Oh, back to air. Whacks it. Oh, right underneath that despairing dive. Raced away to the boundary.
Good feature by Saif, because he just presses off the front foot when he realizes that it's a little bit short. Just a little press off the front foot and back, gives himself a little bit of room.
Quickly on to 48 of 36, Saif Hassan. Won't try to get to his 50 with a shot that can be risky, content to tuck it round the corner. Sometimes when you're approaching a milestone, you tempted to play the glory shot. Not Saif Hassan. Hales has been going about nicely with his batting. Just played the ball conventionally, worked the runs and made it look quite simple. 12 done, 99 for 2. Compact looking shot that into the deep.
I think Hales has played a good innings, a responsible innings. You know, that he's a dynamic player and he scores extremely quickly, but it looks as though he's just sort of taken it into his own hands to say, you know what, I'll get us home. Right, Safe on 49.
100 up, another milestone on the cards for Saif Hassan, one shy of his 50. 25 runs needed. And there it is. Quick first run taken. They won't take the second. He's reached his 50 and has been appreciated by the dugout, by the crowd. He has gone about it in a very professional manner. Two partners shaking hands in the middle, and they've done well. After the early stutters, a couple of wickets going down, 10 and 15, and then they haven't really looked back. 86 runs partnership of 69 balls. Second BPL 50 there. Good ball. Said that Hales was playing a responsible knock. That's evidence of that.
6 fours and 2 sixes, striking it at 131. Well played, good innings.
They've complemented each other very well, haven't they? This two partners, Saif Hassan and Alex Hales. Hales normally much the more aggressive of the two. Oh, he had that opportunity to whack it away. There is cover in the deep, just another single.
It was always billed as a big game, wasn't it, with the amount of superstars on show here within these two teams. I'm pretty sure that Fortune Barishal will be in the shake-up come the end of the competition. They've got such a wonderful side, but they've been well off their best here today. Comprehensively outplayed.
In a way, that's better that it happens early in the tournament. Get some of your bad games out of the way early. Learn from your mistakes.
They walked to the wicket when they were just 15 for 2. So in a spot of bother, it needed a little bit of a rebuild, which it got. And then the aggression. A lovely innings by Saif Hassan. Some good placement, some power. A complete T20 innings, really.
It's going to be a wide, way over the top. Well, trying to do a little bit extra right at the end. It's not going to be having any kind of effect on the proceedings. Well, they've had their fun today. The crowd has been here in numbers right the way through on a rather gloomy and misty day, but there's been good cricket in the middle. Thirteen overs done. It's 104 for 2. Afridi trying his best to maybe get this partnership broken. Oh, civil round. Got a hold of that, that's for sure. Is prepared for that short pitch delivery. Took him on.
Well, he's in. He's well and truly in here, so he's not going to miss out on this type of delivery. Granted, if Shaheen Shah Afridi was looking for a top edge with fine leg back and deep square leg back, but Saif got more than enough on it.
Rangpur Riders riding high. They are in safe hands. Form of Saif Hassan. There he goes again. This time it doesn't make contact. Good work by Pritham in the deep. That was really climbing when he got to it. And how about the zero waste zone at the clubhouse upper stand, also known as the Shahid Mushtaq stand? In collaboration with the Ministry of Environment, this initiative is raising awareness about the eco-friendly practices to protect our planet. It's a fantastic step by the Bangladesh Cricket Board. Helping it on its way. And good work, good commitment by Mayers on the deep. Just made it. Yeah, cool it. He's a tad annoyed. Umpire said, it's okay. There will be wins, there will be losses. Just uncomfortable. Toss put away into the deep. Saif Hassan really cruising. This is Saif Hassan's highest score in T20 cricket. Previous highest was 57 versus Camilla Victorians here at Midpur in 2024. Just the 12 runs needed. Lots of overs left. Cruising. That's the right word. No problems, no ripples created by the Barishal bowlers. Rangpur, absolute domination. Smashes that. Wow! Take that. What about that? To put the icing on the cake. They're racing to that victory.
What a way to bring up the 100 partnership. Nothing about this stroke suggests that Hales was playing the sheet anchor role, because this was as aggressive as it comes. Wow.
Well, the last ball coming up, will he finish it with a flourish? 6 more needed. Of, would you believe, 37 balls. Couldn't make contact. That is the over. It's 119 for 2.
100+ partnership taking the team towards the finish line. Alex Hales and Saif Hassan need just 6. They are 1 hit away. Then a very, very balanced knock from Saif. Ashraf. Just a formality, but it's just early days. It's still early days in this tournament.
It is, but you know, when you get off to a good start, I mean, another win here for the Rangpur Riders under their belt. You've only got to finish in the top 4 of the 17 tournament, so they're well on their way here. I mean, 3 from 3, what gets you in? 5, 6 wins secures you definitely 4th place, I would think.
Yeah, it is one for the over. First things first, you want to ensure your place in the playoffs. Then you want to play that qualifier, which gives you a second chance, even if you lose that qualifier 1.
Well, it gives you a second chance only if you lose, because if you win, you go straight to the final. You know, that is the game that all the teams want to play, that qualifier 1. But we're a long way from that. 5 needed.
It's very high, very high. Oh, spilt. It was the skipper, a deep fine leg.
Is that a couple of lives? I don't want to make excuses for the players, but I mean, I can barely see the ball from my vantage point because of how gloomy it is out there. I can't imagine how tough it may be trying to take those high balls.
Going back to that conversation, that happens, and if you win the qualifier, you make it to the finals, and you can also afford to give some rest to your players.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Shamanoy, but I've never been a big believer in resting players when you've got momentum. You know, batters want to bat, bowlers want to keep their rhythms. It's T20 cricket, it's not test match cricket where, you know, there's workloads and all sorts of things. You know, so while I know that they may want to give some of the bits and places, excuse me, the players that haven't really played games, they may want to give them a game here and a game there, but I don't think they'll be wanting to make wholesale changes to a team when you've got that momentum and you seem to be playing well. The Riders, they made a number of changes tonight.
Yes, worked for them. Rangpur Riders, 3 changes in the 3rd game. Inside out. Wings deployed again and wins the match. In style does Alex Hales with a 6.
he wasn't going to hang around. Alex Hales had the bit between the teeth. He wanted to end the game. He had got a couple of lives. He'll finish unbeaten on 49. It's what you want your overseas player to do, is you want him to win you the game, take you over the line. The headlines will go to Safe for his unbeaten 62, an exceptional innings, a wonderful partnership, an unbroken partnership, and a deserved victory for the Rangpur Riders. They win by 8 wickets.
It's been a convincing performance from the side from up north in Bangladesh. Is the headache one more time. Pitch of the ball, and he knew it straight away. No look shot. That took them over the line. Happy captain, happy camp.
Partnership of 113, just 86 deliveries, and I think the senior man was just saying to Safe, your game, you won us that game. Very, very well played. 3 out of 3 for Nurul Hassan's Rangpur Riders. They look a good unit. They've got a wonderful bowling attack, and I think that as well as these two played, it was the bowlers that set up this victory for them, because we know that 𝗂𝗵𝗂𝗃𝗀's Chargers have got a good batting lineup, but they were kept very, very quiet this evening.
They're chasing a target of 125. This is what the batting card looks like for the double R's. A couple of figures in knots, and Azizul Hakim Tamim and Tawfiq Khan Tushar, but Hales, showed some grit, took some time. Saif Hassan came along, made some good cricketing shots. They paced the innings quite well to take the team over the line with 5 overs remaining, and they win the match in a dominant way with 8 wickets.
One major partnership, unbeaten on 113, dominated by Safe, held together by Hales. Two wickets to the young man at the top, Iqbal, 3 for 41. The standout, Tanveer Islam, with his left arm spin, none for 9 in just the 4 overs, but a difficult task for the bowlers today in trying to defend 1-2-4.
Wasn't a huge target for the Rangpur Riders. Yeah, Shaheen Shah Afridi was hunting for wickets. Iqbal Hussain Iman came on and took the wicket of his under-19 captain Azizul Hakim Tamim, and then Tawfiq Khan Tushar, and using that leading edge, Tanveer doing the rest. Then Saif Hassan came along and played according to the merit of the ball, some lovely cover drives. This was a run-out opportunity, big misunderstanding, and Shaheen Shah Afridi actually had more time than he realized. Sometimes charging the bowler was Hales, finding the gaps was Saif Hassan.
Alex Hales did have a couple of opportunities in the outfield, and they were both put down, one by 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗏, the other by the captain, 𝗂𝗵𝗂𝗃𝗀. But generally, it was a simple run chase for them. We heard 𝗂𝗵𝗂𝗃𝗀 talk about 125 was never going to be enough, and it proved so. Lovely half century by Saif, his unbeaten 62 coming off just 46 deliveries. And right near the end, it was Alex Hales who put the icing on the cake.
A wonderful play Take a short break and come back with the post-match presentation.
বাংলাদেশ প্রিমিয়ার লিগ 2025 7টি দলের জমজমাট লড়াইয়ে মাতবে পুরো দেশ। দেখতে চোখ রাখুন টি স্পোর্টস নেটওয়ার্কে।